This controversial ruler lives a life most can't even imagine. From owning Boeing jets to commanding a harem of 20 women in a German luxury hotel during COVID lockdown. His crown alone costs more than what most people earn in a lifetime. Welcome to Billionaire Exclusives, where we expose the extravagant lives of the ultra-wealthy elite. Today, we're revealing shocking details about a monarch whose wealth makes billionaires look poor. King Maha Vajiralongkorn of Thailand, the richest royal in Asia with a staggering fortune of over $40 billion. But wealth isn't the only thing that makes this king extraordinary. His eccentric behavior and iron grip on power have sparked protests at home and raised eyebrows worldwide. Stay with us as we unveil the shocking truth behind this modern-day monarch's golden empire. This video will blow your mind. Don't miss our future exposés. Hit that subscribe button now and join the exclusive community uncovering the world's most fascinating billionaire stories. Royal origins and ascension to power. Born on July 28, 1952 in Bangkok's Amphorn Sathan Residential Hall, Maha Vajiralongkorn was destined for royal power from birth. As the only son of King Bhumibol Adulyadej and Queen Sirikit, his path to the throne was predetermined, yet few could predict how dramatically different his reign would become from his father's. Young Vajiralongkorn enjoyed privileges beyond imagination. While other Thai children attended local schools, the prince was shipped off to elite institutions abroad. His education began at the prestigious Chitralada School in Bangkok, before continuing at Kingsmead School in Sussex, England. Later, he attended Millfield School in Somerset, one of Britain's most expensive private schools where aristocrats and foreign royalty send their children. The military would shape the future king's identity. After completing secondary education in 1970, Vajiralongkorn enrolled at Australia's Royal Military College, Duntroon, graduating with a bachelor's degree in 1976. His training continued at the Thai Army Command and General Staff College, launching a military career that would see him rise to the ranks of General in the Royal Thai Army, Admiral in the Royal Thai Navy, and Air Chief Marshal in the Royal Thai Air Force. December 1972 marked a crucial moment. Vajiralongkorn was officially named Crown Prince, with the word Maha, meaning great, added to his name. This was historically significant, as Thailand hadn't designated a crown prince in 77 years. When King Bhumibol died in October 2016 after a 70-year reign, Thailand plunged into mourning. The beloved monarch had been a stabilizing force through decades of political turbulence. But rather than immediately claiming his birthright, Vajiralongkorn shocked observers by delaying his formal acceptance of the throne, supposedly to mourn his father. This unprecedented 50-day gap between succession and formal acceptance foreshadowed the unconventional approach that would define his rule. When he finally ascended on December 1, 2016, as Rama X of the Chakri dynasty, he became the 10th monarch of a royal house dating back to 1782. Yet the coronation ceremony itself wouldn't take place until May 2019, nearly 3 years after his father's death. This elaborate $30 million spectacle featured rituals dating back centuries, with the king wearing a 7.3-kilogram golden crown embedded with diamonds. The contrast between father and son couldn't be more striking. While King Bhumibol was widely revered for his perceived humility and dedication to Thai people, the new king quickly developed a reputation for extravagance, eccentricity, and extended stays in foreign countries, setting the stage for a reign that would push the boundaries of royal privilege to extraordinary new heights. The $40 billion empire. The wealth of King Maha Vajiralongkorn goes beyond what most people can comprehend. With estimates ranging from $30 billion to $70 billion, he stands as potentially the richest monarch on the planet, outpacing even the Sultan of Brunei and Saudi Arabia's royal family combined. At the center of this astronomical fortune sits the Crown Property Bureau, CPB, a vast investment vehicle that has traditionally managed royal assets. In 2018, the king made an unprecedented move that shocked financial experts worldwide. He took personal ownership of the entire bureau, transferring billions in assets directly into his name. The numbers are staggering. The The CPB controls 6,560 hectares of prime land throughout Thailand, managing 40,000 rental contracts nationwide. In Bangkok alone, the Bureau owns 1,328 hectares of the most valuable real estate in Southeast Asia, worth an estimated $33 billion. Think about that. A single individual controlling land worth more than the entire GDP of many countries. These holdings include some of Bangkok's most iconic commercial areas. The land beneath Siam Paragon, Siam Discovery, and Siam Center shopping malls, destinations that attract 200,000 visitors daily, belongs to the king. Every time shoppers spend money in these luxurious centers, a portion ultimately flows to the royal coffers. The king's corporate investments are equally impressive. He holds a 23% stake in Siam Commercial Bank, Thailand's second-largest financial institution, and 33.3% of Siam Cement Group, the country's largest industrial conglomerate. Both companies were founded by royal decree in the early 1900s and remain pillars of Thailand's economy today. Since taking control of the CPB, new development deals worth $4.7 billion have been announced on royal land. The massive One Bangkok project, a $3.5 billion mixed-use development on 16.7 hectares of prime real estate, stands as just one example of how the monarchy continues to expand its financial influence. Beyond real estate and corporate holdings, the king possesses priceless treasures. The crown worn during his coronation, the Great Crown of Victory, weighs 7.3 kilograms and features diamonds from Kolkata, India. The royal collection also includes the 545.67 carat golden Jubilee diamond, the world's largest faceted diamond, valued at up to $12 million. His personal indulgences match his immense resources. King Vajiralongkorn maintains a fleet of 38 aircraft and helicopters for royal use, including commercial-sized Boeing jets. He owns multiple luxury properties across Europe, including a $13 million mansion on Lake Starnberg in Germany, where he frequently resides. While Thailand remains a developing nation with significant poverty, its monarch enjoys a level of wealth that few can fathom, raising uncomfortable questions about inequality in a country where the average annual income hovers around $7,000. Controversial lifestyle and eccentricities. While most monarchs cultivate an image of dignity and restraint, King Vajiralongkorn has become notorious for his unconventional personal life. His romantic history reads like a Hollywood tabloid: 4 marriages, numerous affairs, and a rotating cast of royal companions that has captivated international media. The king's current wife, Queen Suthida, has an unusual backstory. Before joining the royal household, she worked as a flight attendant for Thai Airways. Their relationship remained largely secret until their surprise marriage announcement in May 2019, just days before his coronation. The ceremony shocked observers as the king had never publicly acknowledged their relationship despite years of speculation. But the marital drama was just beginning. In an extraordinary move, Vajiralongkorn appointed Sinenat Wongvajirapakdi, a former nurse and army major general, as his official royal noble consort in July 2019, the first such appointment in nearly a century. Just months later, she was stripped of all titles for disloyalty and ambition to rival the Queen, only to be fully restored to royal favor in September 2020. This royal soap opera played out on front pages worldwide. The king's German residence became a focal point of controversy during the COVID-19 pandemic. While Thailand implemented strict lockdown measures, Vajiralongkorn reportedly booked an entire luxury hotel in the Bavarian Alps, bringing an entourage that allegedly included up to 20 women. German media questioned how a foreign monarch could violate quarantine rules that applied to ordinary citizens. His eccentricities extend beyond his romantic entanglements. Perhaps most famously, Vajiralongkorn's beloved poodle Fufu was appointed Air Chief Marshal in the Thai Air Force, complete with paw prints on official documents. When Fufu died in 2015, the king organized a 4-day Buddhist funeral ceremony with full military honors, a level of ceremony usually reserved for high-ranking human officials. The monarch's appearance has also raised eyebrows. During public events in Germany, he's been photographed wearing crop tops and temporary tattoos while shopping at malls, a striking departure from the formal image maintained by most royals. These photos, heavily restricted in Thailand due to lèse-majesté laws, circulate widely outside the country. His passion for aviation manifests in unusual ways. In 1996, the Thai military gifted him a $20 million F-16 fighter jet for personal use. Visitors to the palace report seeing the king's miniature poodles dressed in elaborate military uniforms, complete with rank insignia. This combination of extravagance, eccentricity, and unconventional relationships has created a public image dramatically different from his revered father, generating both fascination and criticism from observers both within Thailand and around the world. Political power and legal protection. Behind King Vajiralongkorn's lavish lifestyle lies extraordinary legal protection that shields him from criticism. Thailand's lèse-majesté laws, among the strictest in the world, make it illegal to defame, insult, or threaten the king, queen, heir apparent, or regent. Violations can result in imprisonment for up to 15 years per offense. These laws create an environment where the monarch operates with near absolute impunity. Since 2020, over 200 people, including teenagers and students, have faced charges under these provisions. A man was sentenced to 35 years in prison for Facebook posts deemed critical of the monarchy. Another received a 2-year sentence for selling calendars featuring rubber ducks, which authorities interpreted as mockery of the king. Unlike his father, who rarely used these laws, Vajiralongkorn has overseen their aggressive enforcement. This crackdown intensified following pro-democracy protests that began in 2020, where young Thais openly questioned the monarchy's role in society, an unprecedented challenge to royal authority. The king's influence extends deep into Thailand's political structure. In 2017, he personally requested changes to the country's new constitution, strengthening royal powers. The military-drafted document was promptly altered at his command, demonstrating his considerable sway over government affairs. His control over the military goes beyond ceremonial titles. In 2019, Vajiralongkorn transferred command of 2 influential army units directly to his royal guard, effectively creating a military force answering exclusively to him rather than the regular chain of command. He also assumed personal control of the Crown Property Bureau's vast wealth, which had previously been managed by the Finance Ministry. The king's political influence was starkly demonstrated in 2024 when Thailand's Constitutional Court dissolved the progressive Move Forward Party, which had campaigned on reforming lèse-majesté laws for undermining the monarchy. This decision effectively removed the most popular party from the political landscape. Internationally, the king's extended stays in Germany have created diplomatic tensions. German parliamentarians questioned whether a foreign monarch should conduct state business from their territory, especially when that ruler faces human rights criticism at home. These concerns intensified during COVID-19, when the king isolated in a luxury German hotel while Thailand struggled with the pandemic. The contrast with his father's reign couldn't be more stark, where King Bhumibol was perceived as a stabilizing figure who stayed above politics. Vajiralongkorn has actively consolidated power and resources while spending significant time abroad. This approach has fueled a growing movement questioning the monarchy's role in Thailand's future, a previously unthinkable development in a country where royal reverence was once nearly universal. The future of the Thai monarchy. The unprecedented wealth and controversial reign of King Maha Vajiralongkorn has sparked a profound change in Thailand's relationship with its monarchy. A new generation of Thais has begun openly questioning an institution once considered beyond criticism. Since 2020, thousands of protesters have taken to Bangkok's streets with demands that would have been unthinkable during his father's reign. Reform of the monarchy, reduction of royal powers, and amendment of lèse-majesté laws. Many demonstrators wear white ribbons and flash the 3-finger salute from the Hunger Games, symbols of resistance against authoritarian rule. This youth-led movement represents a direct challenge to the king's authority, despite harsh legal consequences. Their core argument? In a modern democracy, no institution should be beyond scrutiny, not even one worth $40 billion. The international community watches closely. German authorities have warned the king against conducting Thai state business from their soil. The European Parliament has expressed concern about Thailand's human rights situation, particularly regarding free speech and monarchy criticism. Meanwhile, succession questions loom. The king's eldest daughter, Princess Vajiralongkorn, has been in a coma since 2022. His only son, Prince Dipankorn, lives a reclusive life in Germany and is considered an unlikely heir. 4 of the king's previously exiled sons have mysteriously returned to Thailand, fueling speculation about potential succession plans. What makes Vajiralongkorn truly extraordinary among world leaders is this paradox. He commands wealth rivaling the richest tech billionaires while wielding political power that would make many dictators envious. This combination of financial might and legal immunity creates a unique position unlike any other ruler on Earth. As Thailand navigates complex economic and political challenges, the monarchy's future role remains uncertain. Will growing calls for reform eventually reshape this ancient institution? Or will the golden throne of the Chakri dynasty continue to stand above scrutiny? One thing is certain. The reign of Asia's richest king has permanently altered Thailand's relationship with its most powerful institution. If you found this video fascinating, hit subscribe to join Billionaire exclusives for more incredible stories of wealth, power, and controversy.